Hi everybody, this is Katara Lamb, the Whatever Girl on YouTube, and Katara's Corner is my blog. My blog is coming up on 4 years I've been posting, so I decided to do a Blogiversary post answering a bunch of questions everybody submitted to me, so that's what we're about to do. This is my bedroom, pink blanket I made. It's flannel, really soft and pretty. Anyways, I'll give you a short tour of my room. Here, it's really cluttered. I have a lot of books, as you will soon see. Most of my jewelry I've actually made myself. This showpiece that's sitting there, that's one of them. And everything's tangled. There's another one. Okay, just do this really quick and get to the questions. Tons of books and some clothing, because even readers have to wear some stuff. That's my novella series I'm currently plotting, well, rewriting actually, and that's the plot of the 6 books written down on my mirror. My dresses, some more books, and back to my bed. Okay, let's get on with these questions. Okay, I'm really excited for some of these. These are really fun. Well, all of these actually. They're really fun questions. Okay. So, Gray Mary had some questions first, so we'll answer hers. She says, what is your favorite blog post? That's a really hard question to answer because I love all my blog posts. Probably my favorite blog post would be, oh wow. A few years ago, when I first started blogging, I didn't blog by a regular schedule, and there was this this place I was working for called Above Rubies, and they had a video that they were selling called 72, and I knew the boys who had made it, so I thought it'd be fun to do an interview with them. That interview is posted on my blog, and it's called Hard Things Are Oftentimes Fun. Anyways, I have some really good memories around that blog post, so that's one of my favorite. But another one of my favorite blog posts is on a topic that's really, I'm very opinionated about. It's called Love at First Sight, a Myth. So those are probably 2 of my favorite blog posts right there. Okay, favorite article of clothing. So I actually have that laid out here. This isn't normally in my bed. This is my graduation dress I made when I graduated. Let's see. Very pink, frilly tulle, and I beaded and embroidered the bodice. So I had a lot of fun. It took me 3 months to make this. Definitely one of my favorite pieces of clothing I own. And this was actually given to me by one of my friends when I worked at Above Rubies. So I've had this sweater for about 3 years or so. And it's just so soft and so comfy. And my mom thinks it's a piece of trash, but I love it. Anyways, okay, next question. What is one of your favorite pastimes? Well, I work and write a lot, and when I'm not doing that, I like to sleep. Sounds kind of pathetic. I really love to journal. Let me show you here my journaling on my wall. Sorry, wrong way. I don't know if you can tell very well, but this here, every day of the week, oh, I can't scroll, okay. Every day of the week I write down what's happening, and up here in the smaller calendar, that's my work schedule, or what I have done. So I enjoy journaling. I really enjoy knitting and embroidering. Those are both really fun things to do. Do you have a favorite song? Yes, I have tons of favorite songs, but probably one of my top favorites is Forever Young. It's sung by a bunch of children. I like the old rock and roll version too, but the children's version is probably the cutest in its way. Well, I wouldn't say cute, it's really sad, but I like that a lot. That's one of my favorite songs. What is your favorite genre? Oh my, probably, I don't really have a favorite genre. I just like things that make me think and make me feel in positive ways, like, you know, make you have hope, I really like Catherine Patterson. She writes YA and middle grade, and historical and contemporary. So I like all those four equally, probably. Favorite ice cream flavor would definitely be Rocky Road or anything with marshmallows and nuts and chocolate. I guess caramel and marshmallows are interchangeable, but nuts and chocolate are really good. Okay, now Faith's questions. What's your earliest childhood memory? Or just an early one if you can't come up with the earliest. I know I can't. Okay, so I have 3 early childhood memories. I'm not for sure which one's first and if they're even real, if they're just from stories I heard, and so in my mind they're memories. But the one is when my sister was born. She's the one who does all my photography on the blog A Pinch of Classy. So I remember when she was born, Mom telling my brother and I to come into her room and show us our new baby sister. I remember thinking, where in the world did she come from? And my mom had all these crates of stuff underneath her bed, so I was like, I bet Mom found her under her bed in one of her crates. And then another memory was my aunt had just was getting married, and I was a flower girl at her wedding. So I remember walking down the aisle and throwing all the flowers and being so happy. And then after the wedding was I don't remember any of the wedding, but I remember walking back down the aisle and picking up every single flower petal and put it back in the basket. And afterwards being told, no, you weren't supposed to do that. And I was like, well, I was supposed to just leave them on the floor? Anyways, and then the other memory is I remember getting my first doll, which would have been just shortly after. This was all before and after I turned 3. So I remember getting my first doll and asking another one of my aunts what I should name her, and we were discussing between names, and we finally settled on the name Rosie. And I still have that doll, and I'd show you her, except for she looks really ugly now. She's got an eye that's kind of missing and crooked, and yeah, really ugly. But to me, she's really pretty still. Just not to you, she'd be a horror. Okay, how many posts have you written on your blog total? Okay, so counting this post, I think this will be post 240. But I've got 20 posts, about 20 posts or so that are scheduled and in the draft stage, so 240 posted, but a ton more. Doesn't look like my blog is going to be dying anytime soon, so good if you like it, and hopefully you like it. So what's the best thing about blogging in your opinion? Oh wow, there's so many good things about blogging. I love the community. I love the social aspect. I just love being able to share my opinions and other people reading them and liking them or not liking them. It's fun to disagree too. But yeah, I really like just being able to share my opinions and connect with other people. It's really fun. What's your beverage of choice? I usually drink water, and this is my water bottle I carry everywhere. It's usually full of water, and I like warm water. Cold water for some reason just makes my stomach feel a little sick if I drink too much of it, so I drink tons of warm water. And if I feel like something a little bit different, I will drink tea. I love oolong, and I like kombucha and water kefir. I make kombucha and water kefir, so I drink those too. What color would you pick to describe yourself? Colorful. That's me. Colorful. Just tons of colors. Probably pink and green. Those are my 2 top favorite colors. Oh, these next questions are from Brooklyn. So the color one. Okay, Brooklyn. She said that she had 22 questions for me since I turned 22. So number 1 was the color to describe yourself. And then she asked, what is one of your goals for this year? I'm hoping to pitch a novel this fall at a conference I'm going to. So I'm really hoping that I find someone who likes my novel, The First Slipper. And if that happens, that would definitely be a huge dream and goal achieved. She asks, your favorite wild animal? Dolphins, and it always has been dolphins. I've always loved dolphins. Pink dolphins especially. And they're actually a real thing. I liked them before they were a real thing, but then when I realized they're a real thing, I still like them. Okay. What is your favorite number 1 book that you would recommend to a friend? It really depends on the friend. I've always recommended books to whoever I meet. I'd be like just trying to share new books with everyone. Lately, my book I've ever recommended to everyone is a book called The Bunton Girl by Sally. I don't want to ruin her last name. I can't pronounce her last name, sorry. But it's The Bunton Girl by Sally, and then her last name starts with an AP. And then a bunch of other letters. Okay. Favorite dessert? coconut cream pie. Love coconut cream pie. So good. Homemade, not store-bought. Store-bought coconut cream pie is disgusting. Tea, coffee, or neither? Okay, so I love coffee, but it gives me terrible headaches, so I don't drink it. Also, my mom doesn't like caffeine, so we don't drink coffee anyways. I love tea, as I said before. Oolong tea is one of my favorites. Don't really like green tea. I like most herbal teas. Love peppermint tea. I like to sweeten my tea with stevia or honey. Don't like sugar. Okay, would you live by the ocean or mountains? Can I say neither? I currently live by the mountains because I live in Montana. The ocean's okay, but it's not really my place I love. I just like trees and rivers. Yeah, I like that kind of scenery. Trees and hills and green grass and water, but not the ocean water. Favorite flower. It's this Missouri flower called Sweet William, and actually in my current bio picture, I have Sweet William in my mouth. They're this wild phlox. It's really pretty, and they have the best scent in the world. Do you prefer to read or write? Well, when I was younger, I definitely preferred to read. I read a ton. I own nearly 2,000 books, and probably read over half of them, I'd say. Anymore now, I mostly write. I write a couple hours every day, I'd say, between my writing and my blogging. I do read, but when I read anymore, it's mostly nonfiction, like this book right now. Misreading Scripture with Western Eyes. It's a really good book, but you probably can't see it. It looks like it's backwards, the words are. But yeah, it's nonfiction, and I'm that way much through it. Yeah, I love reading fiction still. Like, this is one of the fiction books I plan to read next. Ready Player One. There was a movie recently made of it, and I haven't seen the movie yet, but the book looks good. Okay, if you had to pick one season time of year that would last forever, what season would you pick? Spring or summer, because I like the warm weather. I do not like cold. I hate being cold. I like this sweater because it makes me not cold, but I do not like the cold. Do you play a musical instrument? Yes, I play the piano and a little bit of guitar and recorder. Let me get this real quick. Some people think the recorder is a cheap, nasty instrument that hurts your ears, which is partly true, but as you can see, they're really fun recorders. This is a wood recorder, and it's so pretty. Okay. What is your favorite movie? The Newsies. And let me get that. Actually, it's too far buried in my stack of movies to get, sorry. But The Newsies, made in the 90s, it's one of my favorite movies. It's a musical and a bunch of boys dancing. Just fun. What is one of your favorite hobbies? Probably knitting. I love to knit. And embroidering. Those are two of my favorite things. Hobbies, besides writing, of course. Favorite country song? I actually don't like country music, but I do have a few favorite country songs. So it's funny that she asked favorite country song instead of do you like country music. Three Wooden Crosses by Randy Travis is one of my favorite country songs, and Meet in the Middle by Diamond Rio. That's another favorite country song. Do you have a favorite board game? I love card games mostly, but board games can be fun. I love playing chess. And Candyland has good memories, so Candyland is fun, but chess is one of my favorites. What is your favorite blog that you read? So the blogs that got me into blogging are probably my favorite blogs. Clever Bunnies by Becca and Bethany Kanan is one of my favorite blogs. And Go Teen Writers with Stephanie Morrill and a bunch of, yes, that one's one of my favorite blogs too. And then there's another blog by Elizabeth that is called If You Give a Girl a Pen. I really love that blog, but it's kind of, she hasn't posted on it in years, but it's one of my favorite blogs. I stayed up to midnight reading all of her posts when I first found it. It was so good. Past midnight. Canoe or kayak? So I would probably pick canoeing just because I'm more familiar with it. I've never actually kayaked, but I have canoed. My dad used to own a canoe rental when I was young, so we did a lot of canoeing. That was fun. Do you like savory or sweet foods? I used to like probably more sweet foods, but now I like mostly savory. I love green spices. They're so good. And buttered. Sweet's so good. I still like dark chocolate. What is one of your pet peeves? One of my pet peeves is when people don't care to be informed. That really irritates me. Or when they act like there's so much drama with things when there doesn't need to be drama. That's another pet peeve. If you could automatically speak any other language, what would you choose to speak? German, which I'm currently learning. I love German, it's so fun. And Latin, and Greek, and Arabic, and every language. I'd pick every language if I could. Favorite Bible verse. So, this is a weird one, but this is the one I always give people when they ask my favorite Bible verse would be 1 Samuel 15:22. It's basically just talking about obedience is better than sacrifice. Saul had been told to wait to do this war until Samuel could perform a sacrifice, but Samuel wasn't showing up, so Saul kind of freaked out and performed the sacrifice anyways instead of waiting for a priest to show up. So he sacrificed to Yahweh, and then Samuel was displeased and chewed him out and basically told him that he was being evil and that it was better to obey than to sacrifice, and that rebellion was as a sin of witchcraft. And yeah, I've always liked that verse for some reason. It's kind of morbid, I guess. I don't know. I just like it. And then, what is your go-to chapter in the Bible? Definitely Psalm 42. Like, there was for a while when I would just like read that chapter every time I was feeling kind of upset. I like Psalm 42. Plus, I really like the song As the Deer Pants for Water. It's one of my favorite songs, so they're connected. Okay, now Ivy's questions. Have you had a slushie from Sonic, and if so, what flavor? I don't think I've had a slushie from Sonic. I'm not really into fast food, and I don't really like slushies. So, I like ice cream, but not slushies. Besides riding, what is something that you like to do for fun? Let's try to think of something unique. I like to hike and dance. I'm currently taking hip-hop dance lessons, so those are fun, and I love hiking. That's so fun. What is your favorite color? Pink. Definitely pink. And green. I love green. But not pastels and not like fluorescent colors. So I like green and pink as long as they're not pastel or fluorescent. Then my cousin Raquel asks some questions. Is it easy to name your books, or can it take a long time to find the right name? So normally I actually think of the title almost as soon as I think of the book, which is kind of lucky because I don't think most people do. But I've had a few times where I can't think of a very good title, and it's taken me a while, but normally titles come easy for me, so that's nice for me. What is one genre you have never thought about writing? One genre I've never thought about writing. I don't know if that has happened, because normally if I don't like a genre, I decide I'm going to write a story in it that's going to make the genre better. I've done that because I don't like Western or romance or love triangles or a bunch of other stuff, and so, or science fiction, which I'm currently writing a science fiction novella series, so that kind of shows that thing. Like, if I don't like it, I write it. So I don't think there's been, I probably have never really considered writing horror. Don't really like horror. Is there any genre you haven't read? Probably horror, though I've read some thrillers that were on the verge of being horror, and I do like thrillers, but not horror. How many shoes do you have? Okay, so I counted them because I don't like how many shoes I own. I think I have too many, but this is what I have. 1 pair of cowgirl boots, 4 pair of dress boots, 1 pair of work boots, 5 pair of dress shoes, 3 pair of tennis shoes, 5 pair of hiking friendly shoes, 2 pair of flip-flops, and 2 pair of house slippers. That's 23 pairs total. And I've tried to get rid of shoes, and it's just like, I wear all these one at a time, of course. Anyways, yeah, I still have too many shoes. Oh, this is my laptop. It's not very fancy, no stickers. I'm kind of very boring. But this is my laptop where I do all my blogging and writing and everything. So boring things can create interesting things, hopefully, if you think they're interesting. Anyways, this video is getting really long. Sorry about that. I think those are all the questions, and thank you for asking them, and thank you for watching this video, and hopefully this 4 years is just the beginning of a whole bunch of more awesome content and readers and social and fun stuff. See y'all. Bye.